I was sitting at my work and I was feeling, I had a bad conscience toward my wife. I wasn't with her. I was having bad conscience to my kids, to my friends. And when I was at home, I had a bad conscience that I wasn't answering emails or picking up the phone.
Nicolai, it's my life you're describing. I feel very...
I wanted to merge the family with business. I wanted to tear down the walls of the family structure. So we tried to live a life in Copenhagen, my wife and our 2 kids and me, where we found ourselves very fragmented. So we would put the kids to kindergarten. Eve and I, we would go to our different jobs, and then we'd meet up late in the evening. And we hadn't seen each other all day, and we were lost of energy.
That's how it is for most of us.
Yeah, but not for me. I couldn't have maintained that life. I would have been the worst version of myself if I had stayed in that life.
So you decided, together with your wife and kids, to move away from the city, from this sort of established life, and then do your own thing in the woods.
So my wife and I, we came to a complete stop. I remember we were having an argument. And we had a small garden, and we were having an argument. I was feeling kind of sorry for myself, like men do. And I was like, I can't believe I said I'm trying to do everything right. Like I'm doing my job. I'm taking care of my family, but regardless of what I do, I feel like I'm hanging on with my nails in the edge of a cliff, financially, romantically, parentally. It just felt like I was hanging on just barely, and I was just sick and tired of it. So we decided to sell everything we had, and instead of us constantly trying to gain more money and chasing that goal that was up there, then we decided to flip it around and say, okay, so what if we put the goal way down here? Financially. So we found a house in a forest that cost 1 million Swedish. That's about 100,000 euros. So all of a sudden we didn't have that financial pressure on us, and then all of a sudden we had time again. When you have a lot of time, you kind of relax more with your time. Let me describe it. When in the weekend, when we were together as a family, we were basically going to Tivoli, we were basically going to a park, to a playground, because it felt like we needed to compress so much family activity into those 48 hours that we had Saturday and Sunday. But here we just hang out, like we're just casual, because we're together all the time. Like when our kids come home from school, we're always here. Yeah. When they go to bed, we're always here. Like we're always here.
So there isn't this feeling of now we need to be together.
No.
Quality time.
No, but we need to keep that in mind. That sometimes, like, hey, we need to go to a park or something because we're just hanging out.